Scorpio, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid December 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in energy and see what's happening for the lovely Scorpio collective. I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guide, spirit team, talk to me. What do you got for us? What do you have for Scorpio gang here in mid-December 2025? What energies, messages, insights can we take a little peek at? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Scorpio gang in mid-December. What's the vibe? What's the energy? Let's get this card out nice and quick. There it goes. 3 shuffles and that's it. Cool. All right, so this energy always makes me chuckle. First and foremost, I think this is a gorgeous card. Just something about it's beautiful. But the energy seems to be laying low. Like it's laying low. It's in the cut. It's blending in. So like there's going to be some layers for us to explore with this one. Now, before we fully dive into it, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end. So you might want to check that out. And also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye. You know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, back into the reading. Let's talk more in depth about this. So again, a beautiful image, right? If you see the card, these are some sort of cranes or storks. I'm not sure the exact species, but we have this lady in costume that is like amongst them. It's like she's kind of blending in. Now, first and foremost, the aesthetics. Whenever I see a card that I think is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, it makes me think of how we present ourselves to the world. So for some Scorpios, maybe you're doing something different about your look, or maybe that's just something that's on your mind, like how you present yourself, how people view you. I mean, I know some Scorpios care, some could give a damn what other people think, but there could also just be something here about the aesthetics, like how, so again, it could be changing the wardrobe, changing the hair, like you name it. But if we put all that to the side, the whole aesthetic thing, this is someone blending in, right? And if it's funny that with the reading we had last week, the very hush hush wink wink type of vibe, now this one it's just laying low. Now for some Scorpios, maybe that's just the vibe you're in. Maybe you're just doing your own thing, staying in your own lane. You don't want to be bothered. Hey, don't drag me into this, don't drag me into that. It's very much someone that's laying low. But for some of you, maybe this is somebody else that you're connected to that's laying low. So we're just going to leave her right there. I mean, she doesn't seem to want to be bothered, so we'll let her chill out. Let's get into tarot. And yeah, I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Shuffle it up one time here for Scorpio gang. And while we do, let's talk about last week's reading. It was a bit of a doozy, my friends. Reading was titled Beware of This Person. And the reason it was titled thusly was because there was a lot of secrecy happening. More so than what I normally see. It's expected in a Scorpio reading. And again, as someone with major Scorpio placements, I get it. We're not always an open book to everybody. But last week's felt a little extra to me, where it's like very hidden, very secretive, very quiet. And I felt like I was a bloodhound searching for information. So, of course, I'm going to give a heads up to my fellow Scorpios when I get an energy like that. But we're going to see what shows up this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So we take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else, right? Let's get it going. 3 cards here for Scorpio gang, mid-December. What do we got? Cool. All right, Page of Cups. Nice. That is a Scorpio power card, so I will take it. At least the energy seems a little more forthcoming. Let's get a couple more. We'll see what's up with that. But I mean, it's better than getting the Moon or the High Priestess, right? Okay, Lady Justice right here in the center. So the karmic energy, I was picking up something very similar in the Pisces reading. So now it's like a lot of the water signs have the karmic energy flowing. Let's get, yeah, all right, cool. So there will be a bonus. You got the Ace of Pentacles right here on the back end, which is a pretty nice card. I do like it. But we also have the 10 of Wands as the bonus. That's a very determined energy. So we have a nice mixture of stuff going on here, Scorpio. We have every single element presented. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. But at first glance, again, we have a bit of a mixed bag. And I love to look at elements first because it informs us how the energy's moving, where it's flowing, or the areas of life that could be affected. So first and foremost, yeah, right here we got the water element. So that's Scorpio power element, power vibe, the internal world. So emotions, feelings, creativity, nurturing, loving, caring types of vibes. It could speak about personal connections as well. The only downside to water, which isn't a big thing for Scorpio because you could navigate it normally, is that there's always a lot of ups and downs with water. It never stays in one place for too long. So it could be emotional highs and lows. Moving to the middle, we have some air, very fast, rapid mover. Now, when we see air element, that ties into the logic. So it's very pragmatic, it's strategic, it's very straightforward to the point, honest, shrewd. It could be about planning and strategy. It could also be a big communication element. Then we have Earth, another one that vibes really, really well with Scorpio. Um, Feelings of stability, feelings of structure. It could speak about work, business, finances, home, family. So the world that we live in, the safety nets that we have. And then we have fire here on the back end, the action, the passion, drive, desire, a little unpredictable, right? So it's like we have a little slice of everything here. But the one thing that seems to knot all of this together is that all of these have strong ties to messages, talks, and communication. So let's go through and start building this out piece by piece. Position number one, Page of Cups. Now, we spoke about the element. Let's talk about the card. It could be a water sign. So, again, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. In my simplistic style, when we clarify it, it could just tell us something that's coming towards you or what you might be feeling. But the thing I love about pages is they're fresh, they're youthful, they represent new beginnings and stuff like that. So, whether it's something new coming into your life, a new way of seeing things, or a new feeling, even, I like it. Uh, there are students, but they're big communicators, especially the Page of Cups. It has something on its mind, it has something on its heart, and it wants to speak it. It wants to say it. So that's a huge thing with this. They're all messengers, but the Page of Cups in particular, it's like, I feel something, I need to say something about it. I want to talk about it. So we'll see what's up with him. Now, the downside to the Page of Cups is sometimes it could be shy, sometimes it could be bashful, sometimes it can suppress. So we want to see if any of that's going on, but there's big energy around communication and talks. Now, moving to the middle, as we have this page, we have a card that could really be the meat and potatoes of the reading, so to speak. We have Lady Justice, big Libra vibes, your zodiacal neighbor. So if you're not connected to Libra, if you don't have Libra placements, she's very much an in-depth card. Now, she can represent balance, harmony, equality. She's big when it comes to issues of fairness. Is something right? Is something wrong? It's usually very polarized, even though it's trying to find a nice harmonious balance. She does link into legalities. So again, if you're dealing with any legal issues, if there's anything you're signing, anything contractual, anything tax related, you'd be very careful about anything you're signing when Lady Justice is here, because she does tie into those legal agreements or paperwork. But aside from that, she is the biggest karmic card. Reaping what you sow, what you put forth, you get back in return. So we want to see, is it a situation? Is it a reward? Is it someone catching a dose of karma? It all really depends. So we'll see what's up with Lady Justice, because sometimes her card can represent something that is either out of our hands or something that's not quite fair. And I don't want to say that's definitely the case, because we still have a lot of information to pull. Now, here on the back end, we have the Ace of Pentacles, very similar vibe to the page, fresh, new, tons of potential. They represent talks, messages, offers, opportunities. So again, I love it. When we got the Page of Cups, we got the Ace of Pentacles. It's like one thing after another, a lot of good stuff coming in. So that's great. The downside to this, and to me, I call this the golden opportunity from the universe. If it's not a communication, when this card comes in, it has so much potential, but the downside is that it can be a little flaky, right? Like this energy, it can be flighty. It's not a guaranteed. It's not set in stone. So it's like, all right, in order to get this, either it needs to fall into my lap or I need to do something. So we'll circle back on this and see, like, all right, is this true? Is it dependable? Is it flaky? We're just going to have to see when we get there. Now, moving to the very back end, while we get these cards tucked back where they belong, we have one bonus card, which is the Ten of Wands. The rough aspect of this, it could be feeling tired, it could be feeling exhausted. This energy could feel like there's a heavy weight, heavy burden. So again, I'm not sure if any of you are dealing with that, but the thing that I love about this card, it's clear-cut Scorpio energy to me, because it's determination. When I set my mind on something, I will do it. When I want something, I will achieve it. When I give my word, I will keep it. That's what this is, no matter how hard it is. So there's a lot of follow through with the 10 wands. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I want to dive deeper on all of this, Scorpio. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here. What do we got for Scorpio, gang? What's happening, guys? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that page. Oh, and yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Scorpio, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, why is that Page of Cups here? What's going on for Scorpio, gang? Cool. Yeah. So I feel like I've seen this for you like a few weeks ago. So we have the Six of Cups in reverse. This is like the past coming back around in one way or another. Now, for some Scorpios, it may look like this. You might be taking a lot of trips down memory lane, thinking like, if I could do that again, how would I do it? It's like giving me that, like I'm reliving things, I'm rethinking things. Now, everyone knows Scorpio is one of the signs that does not have a short memory at all. Scorpios probably have the longest memory in the zodiac. So like when I see the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups in reverse, it's like I'm drifting back into the past. I'm taking these trips down memory lane. However, with the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups, it could absolutely be something returning in a big way, which again I saw for you a few weeks ago. It's showing up again, so that tells me either the door's been open or it will open once again. Or we're digging up something from the past, like some ancient history. Like with the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups in reverse, it's like, no, we need to talk about this again. So for some of you, if it's like a situation you've been dealing with for a while and someone wants to put it to the side, it's like, nope, we're not done. We're not done talking about it. There's still more to figure out here. It does feel like unfinished business or an unfinished situation. So watch out for that. For some of you, you may feel like you have some unfinished business or there's a situation that has not come to a conclusion. So we're going to keep going. Big returning types of vibes. Let's see what the Lady Justice has, especially since we have the karmic energy now too. So let's go in. I mean, the Six of Cups in reverse sometimes could also represent bad memories, but I don't think you're dwelling there. Like, even if you are getting like little bad memories, it doesn't feel like you're dwelling there. To me, it just feels more like unfinished business or a return. So let's see what Lady Justice has. So again, whether that's a situation, a person, it's like, no, we're not done yet. Not done yet. Okay. Two of Swords in reverse underneath, and the energy just pops up. It's like the day is here. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. The Two of Swords usually represent confusion, indecision, not knowing what to do. Do I go left? Do I go right? And it is a very, very mysterious, murky type of card. When I see it in reverse underneath Lady Justice, it's like, nope, here it goes again. Like the energy does it on its own. So I don't feel there's anything you need to do. I don't feel like there's any action you have to take for whatever situation this is that's showing up. To me, it's like, no, the universe is turning its wheels. It's going to do what it's going to do. So, of course, the karmic energy is all up in place. But the Two of Swords in reverse comes forward. I think you're going to like the result of this. I do, especially with this in reverse, because it's like maybe it was unsure at once. It's sure now. For a lot of you, you could also have a lot of revelations or clarity about situations, or information comes to the surface. That would be perfect with what we saw last week. So we have realizations, we have revelations, we have information coming to the surface. So if you've been seeking it, you will find it. That's how it feels there in the center. But I don't think you need to go the extra mile. To me, it feels like it just kind of happens. Let's go in on the Ace of Cups, or Ace of Pentacles, pardon me. So very peculiar energy this week, Scorpio gang. Very peculiar. But let's see what that Ace of Pentacles has. Then we'll do our recap before we get into the shadow. So why is it here? Okay. I don't dislike it. So we have the King of Wands coming in. And it comes in hot. That's one thing I can tell you. So the King of Wands, big fire sign placement. So, I mean, I'm not sure if you have fire placements or this is someone else. We think Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands is very direct, straightforward, and to the point. There are no punches pulled. He is like straightforward, honest, and blunt. And when I see him in the upright underneath this Ace of Pentacles, it's like, again, similar to what I've been telling you, there's a certain magnetism to the Scorpio energy in this time. So whether it is wanting to touch base with something, whether it is a situation that you want to get solved or information you've been looking for, to me, it's like it just comes to you. It just all comes to you. You don't even have to do anything extra because the King of Wands is pushing the energy your way. Now, can this be some sort of serious, important talk? Yes. Like whenever we have a king and a communication card, to me, it's like we're talking business here. We're talking about something important. So, yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles and this King of Wands, sure, that could be the case. But remember what I was saying, offers, opportunities. There could be a big offer coming your way. It doesn't matter what it is because it's all working its way towards you and you're just doing your regularly scheduled stuff. That's just how it feels. It's like you could just be going about your business in your own inner world, and then boom, this information comes in. Ah, I knew it. I wanted to know that. Now I know it. Boom, this energy comes in with the offer opportunity. Yeah, no, this fits perfect. This is what I wanted. So to me, I would take these all as wins, honestly, because it's like coming at you magnetically and it all seems to fit perfectly. There's a sense of divine timing here. So totally different than what we had last week, that's for sure, Scorpio. But let's go through and do a quick recap, then we'll get into the shadow card real quick. If you kindly look in the box, we got a lot of different stuff showing up, which we expected with all the different elements. But here in position number one, we got the Page of Cups with the Six of Cups in reverse. You might be taking some trips down memory lane, thinking about the past. Hopefully, not bad stuff, but it's like, yeah, no, I'm reminiscing. I'm thinking about it if I could try it again. But at the same time, this could be something returning. So the door is open for a situation, person, or something to pop back up. Do I feel like you have to do anything out of the ordinary? Absolutely not. Because even moving to the middle, I have Lady Justice with the Two of Swords. Like, peekaboo, here I am. It's an energy that does present itself to you. It comes forth. Revelations, realizations, information coming to the surface, all of those can be true. So again, if there's something you've been trying to figure out, if there's something you've been hunting for or wanting to learn about, like it all just comes to you. So I think it's great. Moving to the back end, more stuff coming to you. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Wands. Sure, could it be an important or serious talk? Absolutely. Could it be a big offer or opportunity coming in? Once again, absolutely. But to me, it just feels like all these things that I have wanted are making their way towards me. So it's like the universe is working for me, not against me. So please take a screenshot. I think that's very claimable. Let's see what's in the shadows. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge, they could be a good thing too. So let's get you one. And yeah, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, let's get this card out. What do we got for Scorpio gang? Thank you. Cool. Five of Swords. This energy could be a little mean. This energy could be a little aggressive, Scorpio. Now, the Five of Swords, I'll give you the good and I'll give you the shadow. Like, the good thing about the Five of Swords is very similar to the Ten of Wands. It is very self-sufficient, self-focused, worrying about doing what's right for oneself, and very, very determined to get what it wants. That's a good thing, depending, right, on how this person follows through with it. The downside is this energy could be very cold. It could be harsh. It can be selfish and self-centered. Um, I don't like using the word, but it could be even a person with narcissistic tendencies and traits. So that's ringing some bells. Be cautious, especially with some of the stuff we saw within the reading itself. But this energy is also a fighter. So when I get a main part of the spread where it's like, all right, Scorpio, you really don't got to do much. Like, this energy is coming your way one way or another. And then I get this energy of effort and fighting and pushing and forcing. This is what we don't want to do. And then listen, I know Scorpios are fighters, right? Regardless of what it is, whether it's for something we want or even defending ourselves. But when I see the Five of Swords in the shadows, it's like, but you don't have to. Don't make something harder on yourself when that card's here. So, Scorpio, that's what I got for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you would like further clarification on your situation, you can book a personal reading with me at my website, mastermetaphysics.com. My December schedule is live right now, and the spots go quick, so go check it out, see what's available if you want to have a chat with me. But for the December subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 3 copies of one of my favorite decks for all skill levels, the Gilded Tarot Royale. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's two simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the tarot cards, which one do you resonate with most? When you see it in a reading, it's like, yeah, that's me. Put your answer in the comments. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in the community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.